When the gods would make us mad, they answer our prayers.
Bob.
I'm in the midst of the wilderness.
Bob.
Ugh, it's not quite art and it's not quite entertainment. It's here on my desk. I've inherited a monster.
Bob.
Listen to this. How are things made round? Was there one thing which originally was round? A sudden frankness came to it. The man, downcast, then met the priest. Under the bridge, beneath that bridge which stood for so much, where so much had transpired since the radiation.
Yeah, Bob, that's great.
Listen to this. And with it brought grace. But still, the questions persisted. That of the radiation, that of the growth of animalism, the decay of the soil. And it said, beyond terror, beyond grace, and caused a throbbing, machines in the void. Here, take a page.
I have to talk to you.
Chuck. Charles, you get too busy, too old to have fun. To have fun in this business, then what are you?
Bob.
What are you?
What am I?
Yes.
What am I when?
What are you, I was saying, when you're just a slave to commerce?
If I'm just a slave to commerce.
Yes.
I'm nothing.
No.
All right.
You've got to have fun. Do you know why?
Okay, why?
Because, or else you'll die and they'll say, he never had any fun.
How close are you to Ross?
How close am I to Ross? I don't know. How close should I be?
I have to ask you something.
Go ahead, Charles.
You want to green light a picture? What's your deal? What's your new deal?
What's my new deal? That's all you can talk about?
What's your new deal?
All right. Over 10 mil, I need Ross's approval. Under 10 mil, I can green light it. So what?
This morning, Bob.
Yes.
This morning, a man came to me.
A man came to you. What are you already here to promote me?
Bob.
Because Charlie, the one thing I don't need when everyone in this jolly town is trying to promote me. Do you want to see my messages?
Bob.
My good friend Charles Fox.
Bob.
That is why we have channels.
Mm-hmm.
All of these people out there that we see, what are they there for, a fellow asks? Well, we don't know, but we think we do. You give it to your boy, gives it to my boy, these people get to eat. They don't have to go and get in everyone's face at the airport, beg the whole time. This morning, Charlie, the phone won't stop ringing. Do you know who's calling? Everybody says they met me in Topeka, 1962, and do I want to make their movie? Guys want me to do remakes of films haven't even been made yet. I mean, I'm drowning in coverage here. Look at this. The story of a horse and the horse who loved him. Save me from all these fine folk who suddenly see what a great man I am. Now, when I do return these calls, do you know what I tell these people, Charlie?
No.
I tell them, go through channels. This protects me from them and from folk fine as they are like you, Charlie, when you come to me for favors. Or did you come up here to congratulate me on my new promotion?
Congratulations.
Do I deserve it?
Oh, yes, you do, Bob.
Why?
Because you're a prince among men. You're Yertle the Turtle.
All right, that's enough. What did you bring me?
This morning, Bob.
Yes?
This morning, Douglas Brown came to me.
Douglas Brown?
Doug Brown came to my house, Bob. How would you like a script I got him? He's nuts for it. He's free. We can start to shoot next month. I have his word. He'll cross the street to do our film next month. Next month, Bob.
Get me Ross.
Do you see what I'm telling you?
He came to your house.
Can you believe what I am saying to you?
Doug Brown. No, Ross. Richard Ross. No, don't look in the book. There's a button on the console. Just push the button. Richard Ross. Thank you. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I just need a coffee.
We'll get it for you. Just tell me.
All right. So this is some time ago that I get the script to the Brown.
What script?
It's a prison script. You don't know.
One of ours?
Yeah, I found it in a file. I loved it. All the time I'm thinking, how can I? So
Give
I
the script to Ross.
not him. His guy.
Yes.
Gives Dougie the script.
Yes.
Yeah. His guy gives Dougie the script.
Give the script. Hello? Yes. Thank you. Ross will get back to us.
Months ago. Okay.
Yes.
So his guy gives Dougie the script
Gives Dougie
months
the
ago.
script.
All right. I don't know. So today, I'm having coffee.
Yes.
Who drives up?
Coffee at your house?
Who drives up?
Doug Brown.
Douglas Brown drives up to my house, Bob. And he says, I love this script. I got this other thing to deal with. I'll settle it tomorrow. Give me a call. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. I'll come in, sign up.
Hello? Who? No calls. No calls. Just Richard Ross. You got that? And can we get some coffee in here? Thank you.
So you're going to cross the street to shoot it? And he says, sure, why not?
Ha! You come here to shoot.
Son of a bitch, like out of a goddamn fairy tale.
I drove to your house.
I'm looking out the window. Douglas Brown drives up.
Hello? Yes, we'll put him on. Hello, Richard. Yes. Fine, they're painting it, thank you. Richard, do you need some good news? Well, it's a surprise that I've got for you. No, I want to tell you in person. Do you have 5 minutes? Yes, absolutely, thank you. Charlie Fox came in with... Yes, thank you. Well, we see him in 10 minutes.
Oh, yes, sir, I need some coffee.
We'll get it for you. Just, okay, tell me the story.
Well, yeah. But of course, the thing of it is...
Yes, just sketch me the broad outline.
Yeah, it's a Dougie Brown picture.
Yes, a Doug Brown picture.
Dougie, body flip.
Oh, a body picture.
Yeah, Dougie
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Okay, watch this space.
Right.
I got it. Flavor of the month. What's the story?
Doug's in prison.
Prison.
Yeah, and these guys, they want to get him.
Black guys?
Black guys in prison.
Can we get some coffee in here?
And the black guys are gonna rape his ass.
Okay.
Now you could, he goes, you could have your way with me, all of you.
What are we talking, 10, 20 guys?
Yeah, now you could do that. But, here's the thing of it. Unless you were to, kill me, then I would have to come back and retaliate sometime, somehow, because I couldn't live with
The degradation.
Yeah, so why don't you just skip that middle shit and kill me right here?
He throws it in their face.
You got it.
Uh-huh.
Or, if you could use a friend, why not allow me this to be that friend?
He teams up with the guys.
Yeah, and together they become friends. They teach him the
He learns the prison ways.
blah blah so on. Now, with his knowledge of computers, okay, and his money, and his connections to the outside,
A girl?
Now that's the great part. I'm telling you, when I read this script.
I don't know how it got past us.
So when they get out of prison,
All right, okay, blah, 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 Doug Brown, prison
Yeah,
picture,
action,
buddy
a
picture.
social
Action,
thing.
blood, a social thing, got
That's
it.
what
blah,
I'm saying.
blah,
It's an
blah.
offbeat.
Okay, good. Now when we go into Ross's
That's
office,
what I'm saying,
you don't have to say it.
But Bob, I wanted to say.
I know what you're going to say, and you don't have to say it. I know what you're going to ask for. I'm going to see that you get it. You go in on this picture as co-producer. Name it, the title, and everything.
Thank you, Bob.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Charlie, it's right.
Yeah, but the thing is, you thought.
Hey,
you thought of me. You thought to say.
I should be thanking you when I do thank.
Thank you, Bob.
Hey, Charlie, it's your thing. You should get a bump.
Thank you.
Because you could have gone across the street, Charlie.
I wouldn't have done it.
But you could have.
But
You
I
absolutely
wouldn't.
could have. It was loyalty kept you here
Hey,
with us.
hey, it was common sense.
You stuck with the home store.
It's what I do. It's where I work, Bob. My loyalty has always been to you.
You stuck with the old firm. You stuck with your friends.
Hey, it's my relationship with you. I mean, we were all happy for you, Bob. I mean, you get bumped up, and I feel that I'm lucky.
I'm the lucky one.
Hey,
Charlie.
bullshit. That I have someone I can
Because
come
you
to.
could have gone across the street.
I wouldn't have done
But
it.
you could have. You got a free option on a Dougie Brown picture. Guys will walk in here, hold the guy up for that.
I wouldn't. And I'll tell you, Bob. I feel that I'm lucky.
I'm the lucky one, Charlie.
Hey, bullshit.
And what I do is owe you.
No, I mean, I even hesitate.
Don't-
to hesitate to ask for the
Don't
credit.
hesitate to ask.
Because I don't know anybody
Yes.
come in here, exploit you this thing, your new position and all. I even hesitate.
Don't hesitate about a goddamn thing, pal. You're gonna be co-producer on a Doug Brown picture. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, it's just I wanted to.
Hey, I'm grateful to you, pal, for this and for all you've been over the years.
Well, now you know.
Hey. Let's go make some money, huh?
I need a coffee.
You get it in Ross's office. Now this is how we play it.
Yeah.
We walk in, we give it to him in one sentence. Let me do the talking, no disrespect.
Right.
But it's courtesy.
I understand.
One sentence. Doug Brown, buddy picture. Hello? Put him on. Hello, Richard. I see. You'll be back by then? Absolutely. Thank you. Ross just got called to New York. He's going on the Gulf Stream, turn around and come right back, so we got bumped to tomorrow, 10 a.m.
No.
I'll help for it.
But I've only got
sorry.
Dougie. No, Dougie gave me until 10 o'clock
Yes,
tomorrow.
I know, we only have till 10.
We have to come up
tie
with a
into
pay or
this.
play to tie into this thing by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow, Ross, he'll be back.
All I'm
10
saying.
a.m. Yes, wherever he is. If he's
Wherever
not
he
back,
is.
yes, if he's not back, we pull him out of it, we get him on the phone.
It's just.
Yeah, I'm with you. Hey, look, tomorrow, 10 a.m., Ross, he'll be here. One chance in a quillion that he isn't. We go to Conditioner Red,
Well, because-
get him on the phone. Yes. Hey, you understand that...
I understand.
Yes, you understand. I just wanted to do this in person.
You're absolutely right.
Because you're going to be the bringer of good news.
Yeah.
You do it in person. You forge that bond.
It's not me. It's
Hey, don't worry.
It's just, you get pushed up to the big leagues.
Charlie, your ship has come in.
No, it's just Ross.
What's Ross going to say? No? It's done.
Oh, Lord, I believe, aid my disbelief. He came in and said, I love the script.
Oh yes, Charlie, for we are now the fair-haired boys.
I mean, you're talking about what is the watershed?
That's right.
And that's one of them.
And why shouldn't it be?
I don't know.
Because...
I don't know.
Because you worked for it, you know?
Oh, I'm gonna be rich and I can't believe it.
Rich? Are you kidding me? We're going to have to hire people just to figure out the things we want to buy.
You think of a concept, your whole life. Wealth.
Yes, wealth.
And then it comes down to you.
Yep.
And all you can think is this is what that means.
And that is what it means.
I mean, you gotta think of timing the rentals, the foreign air, the press.
Don't forget the sequels.
Are we tied into that?
Are we tied into that? Charlie, welcome to the world. Your crass question. How much money could we stand to make?
Yeah.
I think the operative answer here is lots and lots.
Oh, man.
Great big jolly shitloads of it.
Oh, man.
But money, Charlie.
Yeah?
Money is not the important thing.
No.
What can you do with money?
Nothing.
Nary a goddamn thing.
I'm gonna be rich.
Buy things with it.
Where would I put them?
What would you do with them?
Yeah.
Take them out and dust them from time to time.
Oh, yeah.
I piss on money.
I know you do. I'll help you.
Fuck money.
Yeah, fucking fuck things, too.
That's right, but don't fuck people, Charlie.
No.
Because it's a people business.
Yeah, that it is.
Yeah, it's full of fucking people.
And we're gonna kick some ass, Bob.
That we are.
Oh, when we get rolling, Bob, it's up the ass with a gun and a camera.
Got that right.
When you spend 20 years in the barrel.
Oh, I know.
No, you don't know, Bob. You've forgotten due respect.
Maybe.
Man, oh man, I'm gonna settle some fucking scores.
Better things to do.
If there are, man, you show them to me. Bunch of cocksuckers out there. Give me a cigarette. I can't come down.
No need to, huh?
Oh, I'm telling you, Ross, you're not gonna fuck me out of this one.
No, absolutely not. You have my word.
I don't need your word, Bob. I know you. Can't believe it came in and said, I love this script. I need some coffee.
Can we get some coffee? Well, where did you try? Well, why not try the coffee? No, it's down the hall. No, it's unmarked. Thank you.
What, you get a new broad to go with a new job?
No, Kathy's just out sick.
Cute broad, the new broad?
What, that broad? That broad out there is cute, baby. She is nothing. Wait till we make this movie.
She's nothing.
I'm telling you, in this business, it's boy's choice, skate in one direction only.
Man, what am I gonna do today?
Go to a movie, get your hair done.
I'm jumping like a leaf.
It's a done deal. We walk in tomorrow, we get
What's that thing you were reading? I come in.
this thing
Yeah.
from the East. Some Eastern sissy writer.
Great. The Bridge or Radiation and the Half-Life of Society, a study of decay.
A novel. A cover note from Richard Ross. Give this a courtesy read.
The winds against the plains, but not a wind of change. A wind like that which he'd been foretold, the rubbish of the world, swirling, 2000. Hey, I would give this thing a courtesy read. I'd make this sucker.
Good idea.
Yeah, drop a dime on Western civilization.
About time.
Why don't you do it? Make it.
Yeah, I think that I will.
Yeah, instead of Doug Brown's buddy flick.
Yeah, I could do that. You know why? My new job. My new job is one thing. The capacity to make decisions.
Oh, I know it is.
Decide.
Oh, it's lonely at the top.
But it ain't crowded.
I'm sorry, but wait, how do you take your coffee?
Oh, he takes his coffee like he makes his movies. Nothing in it.
Aha, very funny.
Because you're an old whore.
That's right.
Oh, Bobby Gould. You're just some old whore.
Proud of it, yes.
They kick you all the way upstairs and you're still just some old whore.
You're an old whore too.
Never said I wasn't. Soon to be a rich old whore.
That's right.
Oh, and I deserve it.
That you do, baby.
Because,
that you do.
Miss, let me tell you something. You know, I've been loyal to this guy. You know, what's your name?
Karen?
Karen. Since the mailroom. And you know why? Step by step, in his shadow, sure. And I never forgot him. He never forgot me.
That's absolutely right.
You know why I never forgot him? Because of the shit of his I had to eat. How could I forget him?
Ha!
But yeah, the wheel comes around, and here we are, two whores. You gotta paint your office? Oh, make it a bordello. You'll feel more at home.
You son of a bitch.
Come to work in a soiled nightgown?
Hey, after the Doug Brown thing, I come to work in that same soiled nightgown. I say kiss the hem. Every swinging dick in this man's studio will kiss that hem.
That they will.
They'll French that jolly hem.
Oh, you fucking whore. St. Peter will come to you on your deathbed. And your dying words. Just let me turn one more trick.
I'm a whore and I'm proud of it, but I'm a secure whore, yes. And you watch out now, Charlie. Karen, my friend here is stepping up in class. You watch out now, Charlie, because they're going to plot against you the same way they plotted against me. They're going to go back to their tribal caves and say, Chuck Fox that hat!
That powerful hat!
Let's go steal his job!
Sir.
Black, 2 sugars.
To your face, they'll say 3 bags full, and behind your back, they'll say, let's tear him down, let's tear Charlie Fox down.
Behind my back, but in public they'll say, I waxed Mr. Fox's car and he seemed pleased.
Black, 2 sugars.
I blew his poodle and he gave me a smile.
Charlie Fox, this is Karen.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning,
Please,
sir.
put me down tomorrow, 10 a.m., Richard Ross's office. Whatever you find in the book, call back and cancel it. And make sure that you leave a note for Kathy, should she be
I'm
back.
told she'll be back tomorrow.
Make sure you draw her attention to our meeting with
Yes,
Ross.
sir.
Karen, as Mr. Gould moves up the ladder, you gonna go with him?
Sir?
When Mr. Gould moves
Oh,
up the
I'm just a temporary.
Yeah, she's just here for the day.
What would you stay on if you had the option?
What are you, the master of the rebels?
No, I'm just a temporary.
Hey, everything's temporary till it's not.
No, this is just a
She's
temporary
just
job.
a temporary girl, so leave her alone.
Karen? Yeah, Karen? This seemed like a good place to work.
Sir?
Miss, call me Charlie. Does this seem like a good place to work?
Here?
Yeah, Mr. Gould's office.
I'm sure that it is.
Oh, she's sure that it is. How wonderful to be so sure, huh? How wonderful to have such certainty in this wonderful world, eh, Bobby? Now, Karen, your boss tells you to take initiative. And you best guess, right? And you do. But then you get no credit. You know, day in, smiling, just a cog.
Mr. Fox is talking about his own self.
Oh, but my historical self, Bob, for I am a cog no more.
Karen, you have come here at an auspicious time.
Give this man a witness!
Because in this sinkhole of slime and depravity, something is about to work out.
Sing the song, rolling along.
And all of that garbage that we've had to put up with is finally about to pay off.
Why is it garbage?
Well, it's not all garbage, but most of it is.
Why?
Why? That's a good... Why?
Because? Because life in the movie business, it's like the beginning of a new love affair. It's full of surprises, and you're constantly getting fucked.
Well, why should it all be garbage?
Why should nickels be larger than dimes? That's the way it is.
It's a business with its own unchanging rules. Isn't that right, Charlie?
That it is. The only thing, though, nobody pays off on work.
That is the truth.
Everybody just says, hey, I'm a maverick.
That's it.
They're all just sit around like Poncho, the dead whale,
Ah.
waiting for the endorsement from their superiors. Yeah, but, you know, the upside, though, a guy, if, you know, you have that relationship,
Hey.
then a guy can do something.
Hey, Charlie, all kidding aside, that is what I'm here for.
Hey, let me tell you, Karen, this man,
Hey,
my
forget it.
not a chance. This man, the last 11 years.
Now we're even.
Oh, you beauty. But what's it like being head of production? I mean, is it more fun than miniature golf?
You put as much effort into your job as you do kissing my ass.
My job is kissing your ass.
And don't you forget.
Not a chance.
Sir,
Yes?
I feel silly saying it, but
What? Well, whatever it is, just say it.
I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Well, that was very frank of you. I'll tell you what. Don't do anything.
Sir?
We'll call it a bank holiday, huh? Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Well done.
Look at my book and cancel whatever I have left for today. Anyone calls back, I'll be back tomorrow for my 10 a.m. meeting with Ross.
Young America at work and play.
You get done canceling all my stuff for the day, you can go home.
Where are we going to lunch?
Well, I thought we would drop by the commissary and pick up the tuna sandwich and then go swishing by Laura Ashley and pick out some cunning new prints for my office.
Why don't you just paint it with broken capillaries? Decorate it like the inside of your nose.
I just may. All right, the Coventry, lunch, half an hour. Call up the Coventry, table for 2 at 1, thank you.
Lunch at the Coventry.
You got that right.
That will be done.
See, all you have to do is eat my doo-doo for 11 years, and eventually the wheel comes around.
Now it's payback time.
Hey, you brought me that Doug Brown script.
Glad I could do it.
You son of a bitch.
Hey.
Charlie, I just hope that, you know,
What?
that the shoe was on the other foot, that I would act in
Hey.
such a princely way toward you.
I know you would, Bob. You know why? Because experiences like this, films like this, these are the films that, what do you call it? Make it all worthwhile.
I think you're going to find that a lot of things now make it all worthwhile. I think conservatively, you and I rebuild ourselves into split minimally 10%.
Of the net?
Chuck. Charles, allow me to tell you 2 things I have learned in the entertainment industry.
What?
The two things which are always true.
One.
The first one is, there is no net.
Yeah?
And I forget the second one. All right, we'll go to the Coventry. We'll talk boys and clothes.
What are you gonna do in the interim?
I'm going to work.
Work? You never did a day's work in your life.
Well, the bitching lamp is lit.
You never did a fucking day's work in your life.
Is that so?
I know you, Bob. You're always zigging and zagging, scheming. I know you.
Yes, the scorn of the impotent.
I know you, Bob. 11 years, and I know what you're saying for.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah, you're saying to hide the efficament.
I am.
Yeah, you're saying to put the moves on your new secretary.
Really?
Yeah, and it will not work.
It will not work. What are you saying?
No, I'm just saying that,
What do you see?
I think... you serious?
Yes.
I don't want to pee on your parade.
No.
No, I'm sorry, I took the edge off it.
I wasn't going to hit on it.
Oh, yeah, you
I
were...
was going
You were
to.
gonna work.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
But tell me what you see.
What I see, what I saw, is just an observation.
Yes. Just tell me what you
It's
see.
not that important.
Tell me what you see, really.
I would have to say that I think that she would fall, between two stools.
And what would those two stools be?
Well, on one hand, I would have to say I don't think she's, just some floozy.
A floozy?
Yeah, but on the other hand, I'd have to say I don't think she's so ambitious that she'd stoop you just to get ahead.
Well, what if she just liked me?
If she just liked you?
Yes. Yes?
You're saying if she just liked you?
What, you mean nobody loves me for myself?
No,
No?
not in this office.
Okay, great. And you're saying that she's neither what, dumb nor vacant enough?
Hey, I'm not saying you don't deserve it. You do. I mean, hey, I think you're worth it.
No, you're saying that she's neither vacant nor ambitious enough, she would go to bed with me.
She's too
She's too
high.
highline?
No, she's too,
She's too...
yeah.
Then what's she doing in this office?
She's a temporary worker.
You're full of it, Chuck.
Maybe. I didn't mean to take the shine off your
Hey,
shoes.
no, he sends the cross, he sends the strength to bear it. Go, we'll celebrate.
I didn't mean to imply.
No, imply, nah, nobody loves me for myself. Don't go moping on me here, pal. We'll go, the Coventry, we'll celebrate. Douglas Brown, Fox and Gould present.
Oh, you're very kind.
Hey, you brought the script in. Fox and Gould present.
I'll see you at lunch.
But I bet she would go. I bet she would go out with me.
I bet she would too.
No, all kidding aside, Dave, just my perceptions, I think she would go out with me.
I'm sure she would.
I think that she likes me. I think she would go out with me.
How much?
How much, seriously?
Yeah.
That she would...
That she would anything. That she would anything. That she would deal with you in any other than a professional way.
Well, my.
What can I say, Bob?
That I can get her on a date, that I can get her to my house, that I can screw her.
I don't think so.
How much?
$100.
That's enough.
$500 you can't.
500, that's enough.
A gentleman's bet?
Done. Now get out of here. And I need the
The script, the budget, the chain of ownership.
Good.
I'll swing by and bring it to lunch.
And Charlie,
What?
thank you.
Hey, fuck you.
Mr. Gould?
Bobby.
Sir. I was not able to get you a table at the Coventry, but I tentatively
Whoa,
booked you at the other.
whoa. It's all right. I'm going to tell you what you did, and it's all right that you did it. You called at the Coventry and you asked them for a table for two at 1 o'clock, and they said they had absolutely nothing. That right?
Yes. I'm so sorry. No, of course I should have mentioned your name, and
All
no,
right.
no, that was very naive of me, of course. And I thought when I was
All right.
hanging up, I had a thought that you forgot to tell them.
It's all
You forgot
right.
to tell them who the table was for, but of course,
It's all right.
if they don't have a table, it doesn't matter who calls up if they don't have anything. Of course,
It's all right.
it's very naive of me. I'm sorry.
Listen! It's all right being naive.
I was
Learning.
just.
Yes?
I'm sorry.
No, go on.
Well, I was going to say that I'm sure that much of a job like this, is
Yes?
learning to think in a business fashion.
That's what makes it so exciting. You want a thrill in your life?
A thrill.
To be a part of something. Money, art, a chance to play at the big table. Hey, you're here, you want to participate in it.
Yes.
Well, sure you do, and it is an exciting life.
Well, I'm sure it is.
Sudden changes all the time. You want to know some of it. Do you want to know a secret?
Yes.
Sit down, I'll tell you one. Charlie Fox comes in here and he's forged a relationship with Doug Brown.
Oh.
Doug Brown will leave his studio and come do a film with us. Charlie brought the film to us, brought it to me, really, and in the highest traditions of the motion picture industry, we're actually going to make a movie.
Oh. Is it a good film?
Excuse me?
Is it a good film?
Well, it's a commodity, and I admire your frankness being able to ask that question. Yes, it's a good question. Is it a good film? I don't know. I don't know art. I'm not an artist. Never claimed to be. And no one who sits in this chair can be. I'm a businessman. Now, the big question, is there such a thing as a good film which loses money? In general, of course, but really not for me. Because if the films that I make lose money, then I'm back on the street with a sweet and silly smile on my face. They lost money because no one came to see them. A tree falls in the forest. What did I accomplish? You see? Someone. In the job that I have, someone is always trying to promote you, to use something, some hook, to get you to do something in their own best interest. You follow me?
Of course.
Because this desk, it's a platform to aid, to push people along. But I can't do that. Why? That's not my business. My business is to make decisions for the studio. But it's a good job because it's a job that has many rewards. One of which, one time in a million years, that someone is loyal to me. And I'm talking about Charlie Fox. He comes in and, let's face it, does a favor for me. He could have brought that script across the street, but no. He brought it to me. And now I can throw in with him and we rise together. See, that's what the job is. All the bullshit aside, it's a job that deals with people. Here, take this for example. Agent gives his client's book to Ross. Now, who is Mr. Ross again?
He's the head of the studio.
And he has a button on my console. Very good. Now, Ross, he gets this book from this agent. What's this book about? The end of the world. Great. Now, Ross, being no dummy, says, sure, he'll read the book, gives me the book to read. That way, when he goes back to the agent and he says that he loved the book, but it's just unsuitable for film, he can say something intelligent about it. This is what's known in the business as a courtesy read.
Courtesy read.
No one has any intention of actually making the book, but we read it as a courtesy. Does this mean that we're depraved? No, it's just business. It's how business is done, you understand?
I think.
A business, start to close.
But what if there's something in the book?
Something in the book?
Yes.
It's a book about the historical effects of radiation.
Well, yes, but
I mean, the author's crazy as a fucking June bug.
Yes, yes, but
What if?
yes.
What if, hope against hope,
Yes.
there is something,
Yes.
something in the book?
Uh-huh.
Well, I'd be delighted. No, you're right, you're making my point for me. This job, it corrupts you. You do this job too long and you start thinking, what do these people want from me? And everything becomes a task.
Does it have to be that?
Can we keep ourselves pure? Hey, I prayed to be pure.
You prayed to be pure.
I did. I said, God, give me the job as head of production. Give me a platform to do good, and I will do good. I'm here one day, and look at me. A big fat whore. A book. It may be a fine, fine book by a well-respected author, but because this author has a reputation for being artsy, you understand? I look at the book, and everyone backs me up on this as being unsuitable for film, and I see it as a courtesy read.
Do you enjoy your work?
Excuse me?
Well, if I'm being too frank,
Do I enjoy my work? Yes, very much. Don't you think you would enjoy it?
Yes, I think I would enjoy it.
You do. What of it would you enjoy?
The making decisions.
Then good for you.
Because, well, I would think that if you had principles to refer to, if you keep your values straight, then I'm sorry, I know it's naive.
Yes, it is naive. But it's also correct.
You think it is?
I do. Now, we could talk about purity, or we could turn the page. What do you want to do?
Talk about purity.
Okay. If you haven't got principles, whatever they are, then each day is hell. You haven't got a compass. All you've got is good taste. You can shove good taste up your ass and fart the Carnival of Venice. Good taste will not hack it, because every day it just gets more difficult, gets more challenging. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to read that book for me.
I should read it?
Let's be honest, it definitely is unsuitable. It probably is artsy, but you read it. And then, like you said, at least we'll have looked.
Well, I'd be flattered to read it, thank
Now,
you.
I'll need a report on
Of
it
course.
by tonight. How long will it take?
Well, I won't be able to start reading it until after work.
That's fine. Tonight, I'll be at home, and once you're done with the report, you can bring it to me and we can discuss it.
Okay, thank you.
No, thank you. Now, please, call up the Coventry, table for 2 at 1.
Yes.
And call Mr. Fox's girl and have her try him in the car or on the pager.
Mm-hmm.
And tell him that I'm going to be 10 minutes late.
Of course.
Oh, and tell him that he owes me $500.
He puts his hand on the child's chest and he says, heal, as if he felt that he had the power to heal him. And he calls on God. It's in here. Something to the effect that if he ever in his life had the power, any power, that now is the time. Yes. In that lonely place, the low place, the tramp under the bridge finds him, faced with his troubles, and pours out his heart. We hear the rain, and we see that the problems which assaulted him, they do not disappear, but they are forgotten. And he says that years later, it did not occur to him until then that this was happiness, that the thing that he lacked was courage. What does the tramp say? All fears are one fear, just the fear of death. And we accept it, then we are at peace. And so you see, all of the events, the instrument, the child, the stone, and the child which he met, they all led him there.
They led him.
To this, yeah, see, you see, I know that you see. And that's the perfection of the story. When I read it, I almost couldn't come to you. I wanted to, the weight of it, and he says that all of the radiation, all of it, in the planes, the televisions, the clocks, just all of it is to one end. All radiation is sent by God to change us constantly.
To change us?
Yes.
How?
To this new thing, and that we needn't feel frightened. And it comes from God. And I read it and I was empowered. Just empowered.
Empowered.
You felt like that. Well, I hope you felt like that, where you've heard something for the longest time and that it all makes sense. So it's not courage, it's greater than courage. Or perhaps it is courage.
I have felt like that.
Like they say in stories, where one thing changes you, and it puts you at peace.
Have I felt like that?
And it's like books that you find at an inn or a bookshop, or when you go in, you know that you'll find something old, or scraps of paper, or in a pocket, or on the ground, or a phrase, something that changes you, and you're drawn to it, just like he was. And what is it that you feared? He said, embrace it. Well, and like my coming here tonight, who could say that I knew? I thought I knew. I thought I would find something. Too much? I'm sorry. It all came at once. It's just so much. I'm sorry. May I have another drink? He says that all of the radiation, not just the planes, the microwaves, but in power, in air travel, that all radiation has been sent. I've said it.
Thank you.
No, thank you. Do you know what he's saying? He's saying a life lived in fear, and that it doesn't have to be so. And I think am I the only person in this whole world who knows how bad it is? Am I the only one in this whole planet who knows how bad it is? And I think that you can't just join a convent or cut off your hair, and I think we can't just embrace Jesus. And he says that, he says, I know, and you don't have to be afraid. And I realize that I haven't breathed. How long? Forever. From terror, perhaps? And you think, is our life so bad? No, but that it's over. Yes, it's over. Things are ending. And he says that now is the dark ages, that we're living them. The dark ages aren't to come, they're here now. In the waning days, the last days, he says, it's true, and you needn't deny it. And I felt such fear because, of course, he's right. And he says, do not be afraid. The story, when you read it, the story itself, it's just down by the bridge, written from such love. God is a thing to be thankful for. Such love.
You've done a fantastic job.
I have? Doing what?
On the book.
I,
Your report on the book. It means something to you. If you want to do something out here, call it a freshness. You called it a naivety, but call it a freshness. A capacity to get involved. I think that it's fantastic. You talk about wanting to make a connection, but I feel that I've really done it.
oh, you've made a connection.
And you reached out to me.
I did.
You shared this thing with me.
The book.
Someone talks about doing something totally, and
Yes,
you
yes.
say, yes, that's what I've been missing. And you look around and you see that everyone in this town has been holding their breath for 20 years, forever.
Yes.
I don't know, and someone comes along and shows some enthusiasm, and it becomes simple. And I want to thank you.
Oh, it's nothing.
It's something. No, let me help you.
I'm confused.
I'm saying that I want to thank you and I want to help you.
Oh, no.
And if there's anything in the studio that you want to do that I can help you do, then let me help you.
Yes. Yes, I absolutely do. You know what I really want to do? I want to work on the film.
All right, the prison film.
No, this film. And you know what? I don't care in what capacity it does. Well, why should I? Because I don't have any skills, really. Of course, that's presumptuous, of course. I'm sorry, but you know what? It doesn't matter. Whatever you think is, you know what? I'll get coffee, just whatever you want. If you could just do that for me, it would mean so much for me to be there. If you could, I'm sorry, put you on the spot.
No. Yes, a little.
I'm serious. I'd do anything.
Look, this was a courtesy.
I know, but
As I told you, the chances were astronomically slim. That it would...
I understand. But earlier you said that you wanted to investigate.
Yes.
Yes, because once in a while, once in a great while,
Yes.
one finds a pearl, and
Yes.
I'm telling you, this book, when
Karen,
you
it's
read
about
it,
the end of the world.
No, I know, but it's.
It's about the end of the world.
All right. You said it's somebody's job to read the manuscripts.
Someone reads the manuscripts.
That come in?
Yes. Yes, we
All right.
have readers.
Well, why do the readers read them?
I get it, all right? Yes, I get it. As I said, once in a while, once in a great while.
All right. Well, why not this? I'm telling you.
Look.
That
I'm going to pay you the compliment of being frank. I'm going to talk to you. Power. People who are given a slight power, they tend to think that, well, they think that they're the only ones that have these ideas. Pure ideas, whatever, no matter. Listen, your book that has meant so much to you, as I can see that it has, will not make a good movie. I can tell you many things to try to influence you, but why? I have to respect your enthusiasm, and I do respect it. But Karen, this book will not get the asses in the seats. Sound crass, whatever the thing may be. My job, my new job is to not even to choose, but to push, to suggest, to champion from those things that the public will come to see. If the public doesn't come to see them, what's the point? You said a certain kind of courage to accept a fact. This is the fact here.
Well, why? You said your job is to make movies that people will come see.
That's right.
Well, why do you think they won't come see this one? Are you ever wrong? Do you see what I'm saying? I think they would come see it. I would. It's about what we feel.
It is?
Yes.
Which is?
Everyone is frightened.
Everyone is frightened.
Everything is breaking down.
It is?
Yes.
It is.
It's over. The things as we know them are over. Of course they are. Don't you see the thought that this will release in everyone, something that reaches out to them, something that speaks to them. This book spoke to me, it changed me.
Yes, but quite frankly, the fact that it changed you, that it spoke to you, that is not sufficient reason for the studio to pay $15 million to put it up.
A sufficient reason.
Yes.
To make the film.
Yes.
Well, someone makes the decision. Someone can make a decision.
Richard Ross.
You're going to see him tomorrow. You could look. I read the script, the prison script, Mr. Fox's film. That's just degradation. It's the same old.
It's what?
It's degrading to the human spirit. This rage, it's killing people. The sex, the titillation, the violence, it's just, people they don't want this.
Of course they do. That's what we're in the business to do, don't you understand? To make that image that everyone wants to see, to make that thing that everyone made last year. That's it. It's more than what they want. It's what they require. When I go into Ross's office tomorrow and I show him the Doug Brown script, he is going to fall on my neck and kiss me. You know that. You know that I can't make this book.
I don't know that.
I told you what the chances were.
I don't like to be naive. I don't. You held out a hope to me this morning.
I held out a hope.
That what I said would.
Aha, see that what you said. Now, as I said this morning, everyone wants to be a maverick, everyone wants to make a difference, but you know, we're all just part of the whole. No one's a maverick.
But
now, what I said to you this morning was, it was a courtesy read.
You held out a hope to me.
I told you what the chances were.
I know, but I don't think it's. I don't like to be naive. I don't think it's attractive. I don't think it's right to be naive.
But yes. Everyone wants something from me. Everyone's trying to promote me, to use me. Don't you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Well, if you understand that, then how can you act this way?
Well, to come here.
Yes.
Well, you asked me here. I knew what the deal was. I knew that you wanted to sleep with me.
To sleep with you?
Didn't you?
No.
Why lie? You don't have to lie.
But you're wrong.
But I'm not wrong. Do you see what I'm saying? Are we so poor that we can't have those simple things? We want love. Why should we deny it? Why should you? You could have asked me. You did ask me.
I asked you to...
I know what you meant. That's why I came anyway. I said, why not? I'm weak too. The things we wanted, I wanted them too. You're right. I shouldn't act as though I was naive. I shouldn't act as though I believed you.
But you came here too.
Then I read the book. I've been depraved too. I've been frightened. I know that you're frightened. I know that you are.
I'm frightened.
I know what you are. I would have come here anyway. Is that depraved? I know what it is to be bad. I've been bad. I know what it is to be lost. I know that you are lost. To ask, to say in jest, yes, I prayed to be pure. Well, it was not an accident that I came here. And sometimes it reaches for us. And we say, show me a sign. And when it reaches for us, we see that we are the sign. And then we find the answers in the book.
Why did you say you would have come here anyway?
Listen, the tramp said radiation. Well, whatever it was, it makes no difference. Wait, listen. What was coming was a return to the self, which is to say a return to God. It was round. He saw all things were round. The man saw that it had all been devoted to one end, that the diseases in the body were the same diseases in the world, that things were ending. Yes, that things must end. And that vouchsafed to him a vision of infinity. You see?
No.
No.
No, I don't understand.
You don't understand.
No.
Would you like to understand? The things we wanted, the reason that you asked me here.
I don't understand you.
You were frightened. That caused you to lie. I forgive you.
You forgive me?
You know how I can? Because we are both the same. You said that you prayed to be pure.
I said that?
This morning.
I was joking.
I looked into your heart. I saw you. And people can need each other. That's what the book says. You understand? We needn't feel frightened.
I don't understand.
You can if you wish to. We prayed for a sign, a temporary girl. You asked me to read the book. I read the book. Do you know what it says? It says that you were put here to make stories that people need to see, to make them less afraid. It says that in spite of our transgressions, that we can do something that makes us feel alive, that makes us feel less ashamed. The wild animal dies with pride. He didn't make the world, God made the world. You said you prayed to be pure. What if your prayers were answered? You asked me to come here. Here I am.
The one thing. I was up all night. I'm sorry. I should be better at these things. I don't know how to say it. You know how you do. I mean, you stand and you think, and you think the only thing. On one hand, you say, do I deserve to be rich? And on the other hand, you feel greedy, so it's hard to know what's rightfully yours. Okay, yesterday when we were talking, when we said producer, what we meant, as I understand it, was that we were to share above the title, that we would co-produce, because that's right, isn't it? And the other thing, and I'm sure that you thought of this, to say to Ross that you and I, as a team, that this is fairly limitless, that we could do more. And, and I'm sure that you thought of this, but, those two things only. That's what I really wanted to say to you.
I'm not going to do the film.
Which film?
The Doug Brown film.
Oh, you're not?
No, I'm not going to do the Doug Brown prison picture.
Oh, I don't blame you. It's a piece of shit. If I were you, I would do that film on radiation. That's the story I would do. It's a story of love, a story of hope. That's the film I would do, I were you. And then I'd spend the rest of my life in a packing crate. I can't get over those guys. But why do they waste our time? I mean, why can't we just say, sir, you go to the movies. You saw a film of that shit? Would you sit through it? It's a talking piece of puke. I mean, prestige and all, okay. But, okay, the Eastern office, they sent me the coverage. Listen to this. The bridge, or radiation, in the half-life of decay and society. What is this in all things? The device of God? To prepare the world for its final decay? Yeah, it's a summer picture. The author seems to think that radio and television, aircraft travel, and microwaves were all invented solely to irradiate the world, and thus bring about genetic change in humankind. Great. And then in scene 2, he stumbles from the bar to see that his horse is gone. So he has to steal a sheriff's nag to ride for help. I'm sorry. I need a drink. It's 10 in the morning and I need a drink. I mean, you look forward to something for so long and you really think it's never gonna happen. I mean, bullshit aside, you really think it's just never gonna happen. But now that it's over, yeah, I can say that there was a certain amount of jealousy that I felt towards you. I mean, here we are, we started out together, but I always said I was going to get something for myself. And it'll be a whole new ball game. I'll sit there with Bobby Gould over him. I mean, you know how we think. But I, deep down, never thought it would happen. Oh. The other thing, speaking of envy, is, to a certain extent, I was riding several years on your coattails. And now, don't say that I wasn't, because I know that I was. And I just want to thank you that you were man enough, that you were friend enough, that you never said anything about it. I'm glad I can pay it back. Oh, speaking of payback. Do I owe you for sure the 5C? Fess up.
5C?
Yeah, the broad come to your house?
The broad?
You fuck. The temporary girl, you fucker.
I'm going to go see Ross myself.
Without me, you say. Do you think? If you think that that's the thing, then that's it. But I think, Bob, that we should talk about it. I mean, I brought you the picture.
I know you did.
I know, but so that's why I think, babe, we should go in there together. If this is truly a collaborative thing.
I'm not going to recommend the Doug Brown.
Sure.
Are you listening to me? I'm not going to recommend.
Yeah, but what I was telling you, listen, because I brought you the film, and because you said we were going to share the credit, because that's what you said, and that's what I was meaning when I said that to be in a position of equal with you. And frankly, I think that...
I am not going to recommend the Doug Brown film.
Okay, you're not?
No.
I don't understand.
I'm not going to recommend the Doug Brown prison picture.
Okay, before we get to that, before that, you told me yesterday we were going to Ross to Greenlight.
Yes,
You promised me.
I know.
I know that you know. Do you know why I know? Because you did it!
I know that I
You're joking, right?
No.
Because you know that I had the package. You know that Doug Brown gave me 1 day. Gave me 1 day. I could have took that thing across the street. I could have taken it across the street as people do in this town. And I would have done that yesterday. I would have been the executive producer of a Doug Brown film. Yesterday. Yesterday! Which is what comes up when you tell me that you... Oh, you're joking. Oh, I'm sorry, Bob. I'm sorry. When you go to take the film to Ross,
I am not going to take the film to Ross.
can you tell me why you're not?
I'm going to do the book.
What book?
The radiation book.
No, you're not.
Yes, if I can, I am.
Have to sit down. Hold on. Hold on. You're seeing Ross when?
20 minutes.
Okay, I'm not upset with you. All right? Bob? Now listen to me. When you walk into Ross's office, what you're paid to do is to make films that make money. You're paid to make films that people like. And in doing so, now listen now, make for yourself a fortune every day. This is what Ross pays us for. This is what he and the stockholders expect from us. This is what, now listen, because I'm gonna say it, the movie-going public want from us. This, what I've just told you, is your job. You cannot make the radiation book.
I'm going to try.
Shut up, because I'm not done speaking. When it's your turn, you can speak. Ross won't do it. Ross won't let you do it.
I have it in my contract. I can greenlight 1 picture a year under 10 mil without his prior approval or consent.
Oh, you'll find that your contract is shit.
I don't think so.
Oh, think so or not, you'll find that it's a sucker clause. You'll find that if you insist on it, you're going to become a laughingstock. Bob, you're going to be off the sports list. Why? Because no one will understand why you did what you did. Okay? That's the worst pariah. You follow? Your best friend I won't hire you. Because I won't understand why you did what you did and made a film that no one will watch. Are you insane? What the fuck is wrong with you? Have you read this book?
Have you?
I read the coverage. Listen to this. What do you want from me? Blood? Listen. Okay. The world is dying, he said. There's nothing we can do for that, as he stood on the bridge. It all proliferates faster and faster, and it begets itself until it's time to die. The reactors will explode, because that's what they're meant to do. We will die, because that's what we're meant to do. The radiation, which has grown over the years faster and faster.
We have different ideas.
We do since when?
I was up all night thinking.
Oh, were you? Thinking about what?
I was thinking
Yeah.
about the why I was... The notion.
I'm listening.
I believe in the ideas that are in this book.
Oh, I believe in the yellow pages, Bob. I don't want to fucking film it. Why are you doing this to me?
You can take the prison film to Ross.
I take the prison film to Ross, he makes the film, and I gotta thank you. You know that. I need you. I need your protection.
I don't...
Have you, Bob? Have you always hated me?
No.
Doubted my loyalty?
No.
Some secret?
No.
Then why are you doing this?
I think that we have few chances in this
Yeah, I'm
life
listening.
to do something...
I'm listening to you,
do
Bob.
something which is right.
To do something which is right?
I'm going to read you something. Is it true that she asked, are we always in the same state of growth, the same state of decay as the world in which we live? If it is true, is it not true then that the world is but a dream and a delusion? All this being true, then what remained to him was this: nothing. Nothing but God. I've wasted my life, Charlie, but I think that I found something.
What has happened to you,
And
Bob?
I think that your prison film has a place, and I respect you.
Bullshit. I don't want your respect. Your respect sucks. Do you know why? Because you proved yourself insane. You're gonna buy a piece of shit. You're gonna spend $10 million on a piece of pussy. Oh, you were up all night. You were up all night buffing the broad. 2 days in the new job and you can't stand the strain? Your life is a sham. Bob, listen to me. What has happened to you? You're throwing your entire career away. I have to tell you, it was the secretary. She did something to you.
She did nothing to me.
What is she, a witch?
She did nothing. We talked.
You talked, and you decided to throw your entire career away, and my chances with it.
No, I don't want...
Bullshit! What you want? Bullshit! I could have gone across the street!
No, I don't want...
Fuck you! Oh, fuck you! Fuck you! Get up! Fucking kill you right here in this office. All this bullshit. Now you got the job and you're gonna run all over everything like something broke in a shopping bag? Bullshit, you coward. Fucking sissy film. 10 years I've been eating your shit and taking your leavings. Fuck you, head of production. Job I could have done 10 times better than you. The press, the money. Now you got the job and you're just gonna run all over everything. And my fortune! Oh, not in this life, pal. No, your rate has run. You hear me, Bob? You listening? You want someone to take charge? I'll take charge. You need an excuse to cop out? I'll give you a fucking excuse. We have a meeting. And you fix yourself up.
No.
What's the matter?
Nothing.
You have another shirt? Can you get through the meeting with Ross?
I'm going to greenlight the radiation book.
It's all right, okay, Bob? It's okay. I understand it. I get it, and I can explain it to you. Okay? A beautiful and an ambitious woman.
I want you to be very careful with what you say about her.
They're only words, Bob. Unless they're true. I'm sorry that I got frightened. Forgive me, okay? But a beautiful and an ambitious woman comes to town. Why? Why does anyone come here? You follow my argument? Power. We all want power. How do we get it? Work. How do they get it? Sex. The end. Oh, she's different? Nobody's different. I'm not, you're not, why should she? How do I know? Oh, look. She's out in the jungle working with Albert Schweitzer? No, she's here in movie land. She plays on the one thing she's got, her looks, gets into a position of authority through you. You know, I'm sorry. Babe, you were promoted, it's ugly to see, nobody likes it. But that's what happened, she lured you in. Come up to my house, read this script. She doesn't know what that means? Babe, it's why she's here.
A woman...
Hey, pay me the courtesy. How lonely you must be. How hard the world is for you. You complain to her. No one understands me. I understand you, she says.
She does understand.
Oh, that's first rate.
She does understand me. She knows what I suffer.
What, you suffer? What, do you suffer? Bob, you're a whore. You're a chippy, Bob. You are a bought and paid for whore. You think you're a ballerina because you get to dance with your legs? You're a whore. You want sympathy. You get none. You, think you can let down. You cannot let down. That's what they pay the big bucks for. That's the price you pay. You want 2 homes. Let's speak frankly, huh, Bob? This broad just took you down.
She came to...
Why did she come to you? Huh? Because you're the Baal Shem Tov? You stupid shit, I'm talking to you. Why did she come to you? Because you're so good looking. You're nothing to her but what you can do for her.
What does she want from me?
Oh, if I'm so smart, to greenlight the radiation book.
Why?
The fuck should I know? I don't know. It's unimportant. Is she head of production? You're head of production. Can she greenlight a film? No. Read the plaque on your door. So what does she want from you? Hearth and home? Huh? Love? Marriage? What? Children? What does she want from you, Bob? To greenlight a film! To greenlight some bizarre idea!
It's not a bizarre idea.
Oh, it's not a bizarre idea. Then tell it to me. Come on, tell it to me. You can't tell it to me in the sentence. They can't put it in TV Guide. So what's this film you're gonna make, Bob? A boy joins a cattle drive, learns to be a man. A couple finds $1 million buried in their backyard. What's this film, Bob?
We are...
Tell me the story.
I'm telling you the story, and I don't think that we have to mock the idea...
Tell me the film, Bob.
I'm telling you the film, all right? We are frightened because the world is ending. A man gives up everything. A man, to find happiness...
A gross infection rampant in the world they spied. They thought they were the messengers of the cure when they were the disease. That silver is more powerful than gold, and the circle more than the square and the triangle. He thought of architecture. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I wouldn't believe this shit if it were true. What the fuck has happened to you, Bob. Let your dick run your office.
Okay, that's enough.
I beg your pardon.
That's enough. Get out.
Fuck you.
Fuck me? Fuck me in hell, pal. You read the plaque on my door. I am your superior. I've made my decision. I'm sorry that it hurt you.
It hurt me? Bob, you ruined my life.
Be that as it may.
I see.
Now, I have a meeting.
Would you tell me why?
Because I have found something that's right.
I can't buy that.
Then why is because I said so.
And 11 years down the drain.
I'm sorry.
How sorry are you?
What?
One question.
It won't change my mind.
Just say it's a boon and grant it to me to assuage your guilt. I want to ask your girl one question, then I swear I'll go.
All right. Ask it.
Could you come in here for a moment, dear?
What happened? Are you
Where's Kathy?
all right, Bob? What happened?
Where's
to you?
Kathy, honey? She's still sick.
It's fine, Karen.
No, I just want to ask you a question.
But I have to.
No, it's all right. Are you all right, Bob?
Yes.
Are you really, though? Tell us now.
I'm fine. We'll be done here in 1 minute.
What is going on?
Just answer him.
I understand, Karen, that some things have been occurring, large decisions. You follow me? You follow what I'm going to say?
What do you want?
Well, I want to ask you something.
All right.
I understand, Karen, that last night you went to Mr. Gould's house
Yes.
and you discussed certain things, his new job, his career.
You know what we discussed. We talked about not being frightened. We talked about the ability to make a difference.
The ability to make a difference.
To make
yes.
a film.
To make a film that makes a difference. I know. I'm not going to talk to you of what gives you the insight or the experience to know what makes a good film. I'm not going to talk to you about why you're here, what brought you to this job.
It's a temporary job.
I understand. I'm nearly there. Just give me a moment. I understand, Karen, that last night you and Mr. Gould became intimate.
I think you should leave.
I know you do. But this is something bigger than your little life now, honey. You're at the big table now. And when I'm done, Bob, the head of production, is going to say what's what. Now, last night, you and Mr. Gould became lovers.
Leave her alone.
Don't think so. Do you owe me this? Do you owe me this for the years that I spent with you? Now, last night, you became lovers.
Oh. No? No? All right. Yes. Yes, we did.
You talked of love.
Is that so?
Did-
Is that so impossible?
No, not at all. You were drawn to him. You were drawn to a man. I think we could say that happens all the time. Now, you discussed love and certain things. Now, forgive me if, my words seem to belie how serious this is, because I'm doing all I can. I love this man, too. Now, my question, and you answer me frankly, as I know you will. Last night, you went to his house with the preconception that you wanted him to greenlight the radiation book.
Yes.
And if he had said no, would you still have gone to bed with him?
I don't think I'm going to answer you.
No?
No, I don't think that you have any right to ask it, Bob.
I would like to know.
You would.
Yes, I would.
The man that I could respect.
All the bullshit aside now, you're in a world of truth here. Would you have gone to bed with me if I didn't do your book?
No. No.
Now I'm lost.
Bob, it's really...
Please be quiet for 1 moment.
Bob, we have the opportunity
We?
to...
We? I know who he is. Who the fuck are you? A broad from the temporary pool. A tight pussy wrapped around ambition. That's who you are. Bob,
Charlie, please be quiet for 1 moment.
Bob, we talked last night, Bob.
You told me to be a man.
To be a man? To be a man? What right do you know what this man has done? 1 moment, please.
I don't know what to do.
You know the right thing to do.
Bob, you reached out to me.
He reached out to you? He fucked you on a bet.
I don't care.
Oh, you don't care.
Bob, perfect love.
Yes! Alright! Alright, just stop right there! Perfect love! Yes! You just stop! Yes! You just stop taking something from me every second! Everyone! Just stop! I need one moment to just stop and think, please!
We decided last night.
Yes, I'm lost. Did you hear me? I'm lost.
We decided last
We what?
We decided last night.
Bob, I need you.
I need to stop, and I need to think now.
Bob, I need you to remember me.
I need to think now.
Huh?
No.
We have a meeting.
I rest my case.
Did I say something wrong?
No, not at all. We have a meeting. Thank you, honey.
Did I say something wrong?
Yes, this is Charlie Fox calling for Bob Gould. Yes, Mr. Gould and I have a... Mr. Ross is back. Excellent. Could you just let him know we'll be 2-3 minutes late? Thank you.
I have to change my shirt.
I don't understand.
We're rather busy now. Mr. Fox will escort you out. You'll excuse me.
No, Bob, the things that we said last night, you called to me for help, Bob. Do you remember? Listen, the 1 bell was showers about us, 2 bells was showers across the lake, 3 bells was showers across the ocean, and 4 bells was showers across the world. And he wondered how they had obtained that concession to rehearse the bells for the benefit of this instruction. No, that's the wrong bit. That's the wrong part. Bob!
That was a close one, wasn't it, honey?
I think I'm being punished for my wickedness.
Yeah, I do too. You had a lot of nerve, babe. And I'll tell you something else. That's why you're stupid. So you made a move on something that wasn't ever gonna make a film. Because no one would come. The earth burned, and the last man had a vision.
I don't belong here.
Well, I can help you with that. You ever come to this lot again, I'm gonna have you killed. Goodbye. I'll see you at the A&P.
Bob,
I heard you.
what did I say?
Uh-huh.
I don't understand.
I'll send you the coverage. Now you said your piece, get out.
I hope that...
Aye, we all hope. That's what keeps us alive. How are things made round? Well, Bob, you're human. You think I don't know? I know. We want people to like us, to share our burdens. But it's not to be.
I suppose not.
Goddamn right not. And so what if this fucking grace exists? It's not for you. You have a different thing. You know that.
She told me I was a good man.
How would she know? You are a good man. Fuck her.
I only wanted...
I know what you wanted, Bob.
I only
I
wanted...
know what you wanted. You wanted to do good.
Yes, thank you.
What do you want me to say? You owe me? We're coming. Because we joke about it, Bob. But it really is a people business. I mean, what else is there?
I wanted to do good, but I became foolish.
So we learned a lesson, huh? But we're not here to mope. We're not put here to pine, Bob. Because when everything's said and done, what do we put on this earth to do?
We're here to make a movie.
And whose name goes above the title?
Fox and Gould.
So how bad can life be?
We built this city.